Hi and welcome to Mill Street Barracks. I'm Jamie Williams. This is my friend, Jonathan Sullivan. We've been coming here, since 2012?
Yeah.
And what we're going to do, we're going to show you around the barracks with the help of Helens and Scouse who've come here tonight to do a little bit of footage for you. Jonathan, do you want to tell them where we are?
Yeah, we're in the main hall, or the deck, as they call it. It's where all the parades are. There's lots of stuff going on here, isn't there, over the years? Dancers, boxing ring, yeah.
The cadets are here.
Yeah.
Paranormal groups come here every single weekend. We've got to say that, including Helens and Scouse. We've had loads of stuff happening here, haven't we?
We've had lots of footsteps going across the hall.
Good ones.
We've had the bell ring in the middle of the night, and there's just the two of us being here.
Yeah, that's one of the creepiest things to happen when you're here in Zone 2 is that we do the radio show, so obviously we're in the building all the time. But what we'll do is we'll start off by telling you that you can't see because of the camera anyway, there's a set of stairs there which goes up onto the balcony. We're going to take you up over there in a little bit. Behind the camera again, we've got the main cellar. We've also got a door next to the cellar which is quite good for hauntings. As you can see there, there's a set of doors. We'll be taking you through there a little bit later on, taking you up the stairs. There's plenty to see there. But if you ever come here and you want to do an investigation along with Chris and Adam, we always start in here. It's a fantastic place to start, isn't it? Set of chairs up. Chairs have been poured in here as well.
Yeah. There's been lots of light anomalies in here, especially downstairs over there.
Yeah.
And lots of noises from over there.
If you've got any cat balls, or what people call now spitballs, put them over there. Fantastic.
There seems to be a lot of activity in the corner.
And the funny thing is, the building dates back to 1861, so it's been here a very long time. And you know, you've got the church over the way there, and down in the cellar. I'll tell you a little bit more about that when we get down there. There's no use telling you that now, because otherwise I'll give too much away. So if you'd like to, what we can do is away from here, we'll take you through the main doors, and we'll start giving you a little bit of a tour of the building. Would you like to come with us?
Yeah, come on, let's go.
Then.
I'm too scared.
What do you mean you're too scared? Jonathan won't get out. We're now in the main foyer here at Mill Street Barracks. This is the main entrance straight into the building. As you've just seen, we have been in the main hall. And what we're going to do now is we're going to take you up the stairs here. And these are the only concrete stairs in the building. What we're going to do is we're going to take you up there to one of the hot spots of the place for the paranormal activity. And it's one of the classrooms. And we've had some fantastic times in there.
Some brilliant nights in there.
Table tipping.
Table tipping. That was amazing. I've never seen anything like it before. Lots of shadows, noises, footsteps.
Yeah. And a figure's been seen in there with strangely enough, with a top hat on.
Yeah.
Somebody who was here with us saw that. The room we're in now, it might look a small room to you, but once these lights go out, it's pitch black and it's a classroom. But years ago, this used to be what they call the wardroom. Females who come in here with us are not liked because obviously at that time it was just men, only men were allowed in here. And the wall behind you didn't exist then, so it was a bigger room than what it is. Don't know where the bar was or anything like that, but when we come in here, we've had a lot of stuff going on in here.
A lot of shadows on the wall over there, table tipping.
And that was a delta, that one.
Oh yeah.
And standing in the corner there, We've had a tall dark shadow standing there, people have seen it there. There's been so many things going on in this room. Sometimes you do not want to be in here, you feel uncomfortable.
It's very oppressive.
Yeah, we've had that a lot of times, haven't we?
Yeah.
We've come in here and thought, we're not staying in here.
Yeah.
We need to get out, we don't feel welcome. We had a K2 on it, and we had a glass on it, didn't we? And the table went to about there, the K2 and the glass, and
we all let go.
We let go and stayed up. Now, I'm what's the name on
You're
that?
sceptical.
Do us a favour, said, just, if that's you, just put the table down. Sid didn't go like that, it went like that, just went down like that.
And then he asked if us to do it again.
Yeah.
Do it again.
So where we are now, we're in what we call the rope room. Not many paranormal groups come in here, but if you come in here instead of a Saturday night, you can do some kinds of EPPs in here, but usually Saturday nights down the road there we've got karaoke's, so your EVPs would pick up Elvis Presley quite often, or Mamma Mia, ABBA. But apart from that, if you've got any kind of REM pods or K2s or anything like that, this is a really good room to do. We've got a child that comes up and down here, people have seen a child. And what it is that door there, what you can see, there's a set of stairs which we'll be going down in a minute. We've also had in here, quite a while ago, these windows here, on the far one there, we had the tiniest of handprints of a child, and nobody can work out where it came from. Sadly, they cleaned the windows, and it's disappeared, but it just appeared on the window just as a small child's handprint. You've actually heard little footsteps going along in here. People have been touched in here, just tapped on, put low down so we know it's a child. And this was what we think was the main bedroom of the people who owned the place, and this is where they lived. And when we go downstairs, we'll be going into what was their living room in a moment. What we're going to do now is we're going to go through this door here, and it's going to take us down some stairs. People have been pushed on the stairs, so what we've got to say is be careful if you do that. And we're going to take you into the living room of the owners who lived here. So if you'd like to come with me through the doors, and we'll carefully go down the stairs.
So we've gone down in the cellar, we've done a little half-hour index. It's only like half an hour.
Yeah.
So we were down there, the light was on in this room. That door, as you can see, does naturally lean over to that opening there. So there's no way it can close over by itself.
Because even if you do that,
it'll just
still goes. It just stays where it is. It just won't shut on its own. So we had that there, didn't we?
So we were doing our thing down there. There's a few little bits going on. We had REM pod, K2, cat balls all down the stairs. Nearly enough every step. So the next thing, as we were looking towards where the stairs come up and the little bit of light coming down,
dark shadow.
It went pitch black.
It was
pitch
black.
Blacked out. Mr. Panic.
Like that.
Scrambling up the stairs because he thought
someone was going to shut the door and lock us in for a joke. So I'm scrambling up the stairs. Cat balls are going off. REM pods going off. I'm going up there like that. On all fours, wasn't I? And the floor was all like the carpet. And I was soaked, I was kicked in. And I got to the top and I went, have you, because one of our friends was here and said, are you going to shut us in? And he went, haven't been anywhere near it, we went over there.
Yeah. So
whatever it was there,
crazy.
It was creepy, but
yeah.
I've never laughed so much afterwards than
no,
up the stairs. I was going, they're locking us in!
Especially at this age.
We'll be locking you in now, won't we? So, do you want to go down to the cellar?
Yeah,
anybody goes into here, so
you'll
really enjoy it. Yeah,
like
watch your head.
Yeah.
And your hair.
Everyone says they got a little bit stupid.
Yeah. And dark shadow goes on up there. Chris, you're going up, Chris. Watch your hair, Adam. We're in one of the cellars that's very rarely used for paranormal investigations. It's only opened on rare occasions. But we've done it a few times, haven't we, for our show?
Yeah.
And we've been to the point where we've been a distance like this, and then it's that dark. If you turn the light off and put it on, if I put my hand here in front of my face, you wouldn't see us because it's pitch black, isn't it?
But how many times have we done it? About 3-4 times?
Yeah, and every time.
And every time, so you start off like that, and you be like around in a big circle or whatever.
Yeah, and before it was in here, wasn't it?
Yeah, every time you finish, you even done it with Lou and Louise.
Yeah.
Right, you always end up like that. When you turn the lights on,
like that.
when you're finished, that's how you end up. I'm tunnel back.
And it is a place that you know there's something in here. Once them lights go out and you start calling out, you know something's appeared.
Yeah.
And you can actually feel it going around you.
Yeah, you can.
We've had
touched.
On the shoulders.
Shoulder, the head.
Knees and toes. No, seriously though, we've had some belters in here, haven't we?
Yeah, we have.
One night when we were here, we were saying, telling you upstairs, we shot up them stairs. I shot up them stairs.
I don't know whether you can see that, Adam. You see like the slight light coming down from the stairs.
Yeah.
So obviously when it's pitch black, you don't really see that much, if you know what I mean. And it was that went out, and it just the whole stairway just blacked out completely.
Like that.
Like that.
Thanks, Chris.
But it just completely blacked out, and it was just panic.
And I was standing here, and as soon as that happened, I thought I literally did think someone was messing around in here. And I scrambled up them stairs, and I've seen them stairs, and I was trying to scramble up to not have that door locked on me. Yeah. And there was just no one there, was there?
No, there was no one there.
It was just one of the creepiest moments.
Yeah.
But at that time, you were standing there, and I was standing here. Yeah. And we heard something right next to us.
We did, and if I remember correctly, I seen something.
Right near me?
On your left hand side, between you and the wall. So it was leaning about there, I seen something. And then, obviously
it was getting nervy, wasn't it? We were getting really unnerved, and we were recording it, wasn't we? Yeah. We just said, you know what, we've recorded enough. Let's get out of this place. Yeah. And we went up into the room at the top. Yeah. And that's when we actually thought something had followed us, because you could hear it coming up the stairs. You could actually hear it coming up the stairs, and it was like something was standing in the doorway, but there was nothing there. Yeah. But we knew there was something there, but we couldn't see it.
Yeah, that's got all three of you in great there.
Yeah, come with us now.
Yeah, follow us round.
So, yeah, we've got to get a photograph by this mantelpiece, mate. That light's perfect.
All you need is...
Yeah, go on.
All you need is...
All you need is a fucking flamethrower.
Now let's get a real reaction from Chris. The size of spider above his head.
Yeah, don't. I'm just sweating.
What was that?
Did you hear that?
I heard the clip.
I
thought that was your...
I thought it was like drainage.
I thought that was your bone, your knee clicking.
It was like drainage,
isn't it?
It was like
There's no drain there.
No drain over there.
It was like water going down a pipe, like...
No, not...
I heard the same. Did you
hear it?
Yeah.
The drains that side.
I thought it was him just going like that.
Because there's another cellar in there.
Now let's get a real reaction from Chris. Well, the story is down
Let's
here.
get our
Good photo that.
It was a bit blurry though, wasn't it?
If you tap on the thing, because it's in night mode, you see, you've got to keep it still till the circle goes round on it.
Get the feet in. Start zooming in on certain areas.
Adam's hair, pervert.
That's it. Perfect.
What
was that?
That's
it. Perfect.
What
was that?
Sorry, I thought
What was
something moved on my foot. Something tapped my foot then.
That's where we usually stand, Gary.
I know it is, isn't it?
Yeah. Go down a little bit more with the feet.
It's done it now.
Do it again. Go down.
If you are here, can you make another noise?
Perfect. Good one. What was it? Good one. What was it?
I don't know. I don't know whether it's just something playing with me.
There's nothing there. Well, where you're standing is where we usually stand, and we always get that.
Yeah. Actually, it felt like something. It felt like something did that.
Yeah.
on my foot. That's why I knew it wasn't a spider, because I could feel it.
Yeah, we've had that before there. Where
And then, if I won't touch your hair, it felt like someone pushed down.
Yeah.
So again,
exactly
too heavy to be.
Each time we've come
We've
down,
just
that's
been
what
talking
we've
about what we get on the shoulders and that. We get on the shoulders and that. We get on the shoulders and that. And that's where we usually stand. Because I always think myself is, you've got a fireplace here, where are you going to stand to keep warm?
Well, yeah, obviously.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Well, that noise was weird. Whatever that wasn't.
There's no drain on it.
Well, hopefully that picks it.
I'm wondering whether to go and get a bit of kit
What, down here?
and start down here
Yeah.
with that camera,
Could do.
like, you know, with the S-Box or something.
What, do you want to start later on, or?
No, I'm just thinking, you know, with like, because it's got a bit of activity in it.
Yeah.
Oh, and then carry on the tour as you go
Have you got
along.
Spirit Talker on there?
I've got spare talking up on here,
Yeah.
We'll do that now and then carry on with the tour.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's just go with the flow.
Yeah.
Well,
Because otherwise, because we seem to be in a little moment here, and this, you know, I'm on edge anyway, but I've kind of,
Shall we to turn the light on upstairs?
I reckon, yeah, let's get the,
yeah.
set the mood,
Okay.
why not?
I've got to come down the stairs now.
Okay.
Oh, God almighty. At least there's one friend in the building. I'll tell you, if there's a dark shadow up there, one of you three coming up this time.
Fall.
Fall. Fall.
Oh my God, I
Bloody hell.
thought turn you up, like.
It's clearly someone wants you to
Yeah.
fall.
So guys, we're only halfway through the walk around with Demon, great, with Jamie and Jonathan here at Mill Street Barracks, and we've come down to have a look here, and you'll have already seen little bits where we've just been trying to take a couple of photographs, and the activity started to build. So I've put on the Ghost Hunting Tools app, and Adam's put on the Spirit Talker, which you'll have heard on the audio. I'll try and drop it in. We were having a bit of a joke with Jamie when he was coming back down the stairs, saying that we'd knocked the light off, you know, with the OCT, even how quick he goes down the last couple of steps. Sorry guys, the reason we've started investigating down here is I keep feeling like someone's pulling at the back of my
Playing.
playing. So the app, to go back to what I was going to say, was when we were joking about Jamie turning the lights off, it said fall, and oh my God, I can feel a hand around the bottom of my, just under my knee.
Yeah.
Just there. It looks like those my jeans have gone in more. Okay. So is there somebody here? Can you tell us your name? Can you let go of my leg, please? Why?
That was her.
Oh my God.
Oh,
Wow,
no way.
I mean, guys, I just got why.
No way.
And now we've got that was here. Okay. So thank you. I don't mean to be so jumpy. Was this your home? Was this your living room?
Does that usually happen a lot with people getting grabbed and
Yeah.
stuff,
Yeah.
as you were saying?
Yeah.
We've done it quite a few times in here, me and Jonathan recording. Times in here, me and Jonathan recording. Times in here, me and Jonathan recording. And we've actually had it where we've had them touching our shoulders.
Yeah.
On
We've
the
actually
head.
had tugs on our coats.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the same as what's happened with you, Chris. We've had, you know,
Yeah.
pulls down
Yeah.
and
I
everything.
mean, I've worn these jeans
Yeah.
a lot, guys, and that's the first time they've ever felt like they've gone tight. The other leg's fine.
I mean, it's getting to Christmas now, isn't it? You know, you're putting a bit of timber on, aren't you? You look a bit snug.
Lockdown and all that.
But I mean, that's just
Around.
around.
I was just going to say then, usually whatever's down here when we're in pitch black, it goes around us. It does
Yeah,
actually,
it does
you feel as if
actually
it's
move
going around you. And we actually end up, I know we're not in the dark now, but we usually end up closer to each other without even realising it. But you can feel as if they're around you.
So are you rounding us up? Can you make a noise to let us know where you are?
You know.
metal tap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was over there, wasn't it?
I thought it was
over there.
Up the stairs.
Object.
I thought it was up there, yeah.
So I've now got object. Now, is it you object to making a noise, or are you going to move an object? There are a couple of glass bowls on the floor. Can you tap on one of them?
Insist.
Insist. I mean, guys, this is just, we've got two different apps again working together in a way that goes against what a lot of people think about mobile phone apps. I mean, I don't want to say I insist. Please, I'm asking you, you know, I thought I saw. It's just the colour of the wall there, but for a second there I thought I could see a figure stood there.
We got that.
Did I just see you in the doorway towards the stairs? I mean, I'll keep the app running in the background, but I'm going to take a few more photographs, guys, on the night setting.
Cursed.
Cursed. Not curse, cursed.
It's cursed, isn't it?
Cursed.
Because the way the app says
Yeah,
it says
cursed. Cursed.
Strange thing,
Yeah.
interacting.
yeah.
Some relevant words though.
Yeah.
We just turned it on.
Are you here with us now? Do you want to come down? You know me and Jonathan, and these are our guests for tonight. We don't do you any harm.
Try and make a noise on the stairs for us.
We hear you.
Okay, thank you. Can you try and make it so we can hear you? Just expecting something now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I've got to say, guys, in all the time we've been doing Haunted Scouse for the last 12 months, this is the first time we've experienced something like this where we have just had to go with what's happening, because this room is so active. It's ridiculously active in the way of the feelings as well.
I was just turning around to see where that was, just to debate whether to sit down or not.
Preempting you.
There's no my like then I was
I've just got inside.
What was that
Sit
noise now?
inside.
That was me.
Was that you? Okay.
So we've got sit and inside.
Seriously, I was looking at that thing and I feel like sitting down. I was looking to see if I was, and then I changed my mind. That's why I turned around.
Guys, what you won't get is me sitting down, because this room, if you could see up here, I do suffer from arachnophobia.
And sitting down though,
It's
you should be awake.
It's a comfortable carpet.
no, not after. I'll have dropped the little footage in when we walked down, by the way, of what was witnessed.
I'm not touching it.
No.
We've seen these new ones from Canada and America.
No.
And it's on someone's tyre in Wallace.
That looks like a termite.
I don't know what it
Yeah,
is.
tell you a story.
Or make it a pan shop.
The stairs. So if you are on the stairs, can you show yourself?
Scream.
Scream.
Screen.
Scream, as in
Yeah.
Is that what you're trying to do? Are you trying to scream so we can hear you? We have another camera, like my friend Adam's working, that's over on the other side.
Edward.
Edward.
That came up last night. We were doing an investigation here, and somebody said to us, didn't we keep getting the name Edward?
Was that
Because there was like a mini invest in.
Yeah.
And they come up to us and they said to us, like, we always say, what have you got, like? And then they were saying, we kept
Please
getting
get out.
Okay.
Okay.
No.
So, why do you want us to get out? If you want us to get out, please make a noise tap on one of these glass balls that's in here with us.
I've never had that.
No.
Those 3 words on that
Right.
app before.
I've just got the word frustration
Oh,
And magnitude.
and magnitude. Frustration and magnitude. One word quickly after the other. They're picking
is
up
that
magnitude.
unusual, Chris, to get one after the other like that?
So, very rare.
Body.
Body. Okay. Usually when we get one word after another like that, it's a lot of energy around it. And I'm just
Yeah.
after it says get out, then I ask for it to make a noise to show that it's serious, it wants us to get out.
Yeah.
And it says frustration, magnitude, so the frustration is growing. Is that because we won't get out? I've told you what you need to do. If you want us to get out, you tap on one of these glass balls. Trapped is
I've
my
just
next
seen-
word, so.
You're not moving, I'm just in a shadow behind you.
Okay.
Just a small shadow. Whether that's camera's picked it up, I don't know.
Just back to Edward, was that of any relevance to the building, or can you think, or
Not
did
that
they
I
say
can
anything
recall-
last night?
I can't recall the name Edward in the building.
It's
There's
not just me here.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. And
How
then
many
I got
people are there?
trapped. So did something happen to you down here, Edward? And how many of you are here? This took a turn, didn't it, chaps?
This is unreal. Unreal.
Again, guys, this just shows we hadn't even in our heads started investigating, and we just decided we had to go with it down here. You'll have seen, I'll leave some of it in, it's been quite light-hearted with me panicking over the spider's webs. And then it's just, turning lights off and things like that, but you've got to go with it.
Agree.
Agree?
Oh, yes.
Wow. Well, thank you, Edward. If that is you, please come and say hello. Come and walk into the room with us. There's a door at the top of the stairs. Can you close that door over?
What was that then? What was that then? What was that then? Did you hear that?
That's a similar noise to what we heard before.
Is it?
Yeah.
And that's solid.
And then the last thing I've had on here is trapped. So what's behind the wall potentially?
We
Oh,
don't
what's
know.
behind that wall?
It's like this one here. It's just like a window, but if you go
Nora.
close to it,
Nora.
Nora.
No.
Nora,
If you go
that-
close
that's
to
an
that,
old name.
there's a draft.
I'll take your word for that,
Yeah.
Jamie. I'll stick my hand on there.
That's obviously Willow Street level.
Yeah, my last word, guys, was still trapped. So are you trapped down here, behind the walls, maybe?
Collect.
Collect or correct?
Collect.
That was a tap there, on there, that
Yeah,
wall there, then,
yeah.
wasn't it?
Yeah.
That was me, sorry.
I think we should leave that there, and then maybe
Ralph.
Ralph.
Rolf.
Ralph.
Never heard them names before.
Leave what?
I
yeah.
think we should carry on, and then definitely come back here, even if it's just one of us or two of us, or
I mean, just
live a
one of
little
us.
bit more.
Great, isn't he? When you
Well,
say leave that here, leave what here? The camera?
No, I'd say let's just
Oh,
wrap this up,
sorry, I'm
and then
with you,
let's
sorry,
carry
yeah.
on, because
Yeah, we'll...
I think definitely be coming back to this
You
part.
understand me.
Yeah, you understand me.
Okay, sorry, yeah, I do now, thank you.
Honestly, you want to work with him? Do you know what I mean? This is just every time we go out.
Are you going to follow us around the building? Are you going to join us for the night?
It's been a while since turning that on and had so many relevant words that have
Oh,
just
God,
like even
yeah.
Joe to communicate with us.
Well,
I
my-
don't mind speaking.
There you go.
Well, that's great.
Thank you.
Edward or Ralph, if that's you here, if you come around with us, we've got some other toys that you can play with that you can speak through.
A cold draft then.
Can you just ask the lady who's talking through this? Can you tell us your name?
Sorry, that was me.
The reason why I asked that, we do have a prominent female in the building.
Right.
I think Nora was the only female name
Nora,
that's
yeah.
come on there. But
Well-
it would be interesting to see if a name
Yeah, I've just had the word slip. But again, it just goes to show with these apps.
hit and miss, isn't it?
Some people turn around and say these apps are just word, that the generator to just throw out a word every 30
Call out.
seconds. Call out. But it's just took me best part of 5 minutes to go from trapped to slip. And that's the thing, so it's not just saying constantly, here's a word. So did you slip down the stairs? Is that what happened to you here?
We had fall was the first word.
We
on
had
that app,
fall
wasn't
and
it?
slip, yeah. Are you trying to tell us what happened to you down here?
Is there anything else you want to say before we leave?
Skeletons.
Okay.
There's only one skeleton in this building.
Where, can you tell us
our
where
room.
the skeletons are? Where are the skeletons?
Who's speaking?
My name's Chris. Who am I speaking to?
I think we should wrap that up there, to be honest, fellas. I
Yeah.
don't know about you, but
No,
I mean,
100%. I mean,
Yeah.
20 minutes of the first little bit of investigating here has absolutely blown me away, so I can't wait to see what else the building's got to offer, but wow.
and you know what? I no longer feel like there's anything around my leg, which is just...
What I was trying to say is...
Sorry guys, it's just the last word, lot. So just to say, we're packing
your
up.
lot.
That's your lot.
That's a lot.
But we've got like a prominent female in here who does make contact quite often,
Yeah.
doesn't she?
Yeah.
And it's usually it's usually me she comes to, isn't it, when
Yeah.
I'm here. And that female voice, that's what I was trying to do, was ask her for a name. If that name came through, then I'm out. You know, if that name comes through, that'd be amazing.
Keep that under your hat then, because obviously, you know,
Yeah.
we don't
Yeah.
know that name, do we? So it
No,
might come
'cause
through
you
on
don't know
the
nothing
on the
about it.
S-Box or something like that when we get that on. So
Right guys, so what we're going to carry on, and we're just going to go with the flow.
this just get me in there, like, come on, start the show. Yeah. But no, wow, absolutely
Yeah, what a
superb,
start.
you know.
I think
That's
as much as we want to carry on the tour of what goes on in here, guys, I think what's happening here now, we just need to go night vision and we need to go with it. So let's say we'll make our way back upstairs and we'll tell you more about the history of the place as we're going around in night vision, because I think it would be a bit daft now from where we've got to now to suddenly stop and then restart. So let's get back upstairs and let's go night vision. So come on. Thank you. If that was you communicating with us. That.
What was it?
Hello? You know how my legs have gone?
What happened?
Oh my god.
What was it?
That's Jamie.
That Jamie out there, is it?
Yeah.
And that's what I heard. Oh my god.
Run up downstairs.
Did
Were you over there?
Yeah, I've just been seeing some
Oh,
lighthouse.
no, that thank God for that.
You got that?
It's you'll have a fucking camera running up.
Did you record it?
It's still recording, yeah.
You might be able to
Fuck
use that as a
me.
bit of an effect.
Jesus wept. It's cause I picked the camera up and it
Yeah.
sounded like to me it was just right in that corner on the brickwork.
It was a bucket. It would be in a bucket.
on there.
I'll tell you what though, guys, and for one thing, this shows that we could have easily passed that off as paranormal, because I literally have just shit myself.
You could have used that. You could have used that as a special effect.
Oh, my legs have gone, seriously. But we could have passed that off, and because it'll be captured on the audio on here, and we could easily have left that in and said that room had one last little scare for us or for me. But we'd rather be honest.
No, what it is.
So we're going to start off in the main hall area. We'll see what we can get through the S-box, and then what we are going to do is split up into two pairs. So for the first time in any Haunted Scouse episode, you're going to see us with guests, as we've got Jamie and Jonathan still here with us as well. Can you tell us your name? Lights out, sir, lights out.
Okay.
There we go.
That's where the prominent lady also likes to be,
Right.
in that room.
Bit of a chill when you said that then. Like, ooh.
Wow, okay. The next word that's just come through is drown.
Well, if you think of
With
this
sea
place-
cadets, isn't it?
Yeah, I
Bloody
was just
hell.
going to say, if you think of this place, it's sea cadets, isn't it?
And one of the pictures she took there, in that little alcove there,
Mm.
and it was a pair of legs.
Sorry, Chris. I'm just grabbing my foot. Sorry.
It's okay.
I'm baffled that there hasn't been one
Nothing.
word out of that. And you saw how chatty it was before.
It's strange, isn't
Yeah.
it?
So we're going down into
Accident. Wow, okay. So, and that's just you just said forgot about the torch,
Yeah.
and it's just come up with the word accident.
Was that you we've just seen then? Was you showing yourself as a light? Oh,
Well,
hello.
Hiding.
Okay. Well, do you know what I'm going to do? I think if we stop there, and if you are hiding, then why don't we try and maybe go and find you?